This is the GV Podcast, a variety review podcast featuring two of the three idiots giving their thoughts on cartoons and anime. This is an opinion-based podcast, and there's no way we're saying our thoughts and opinions are objective. Keep this in mind and enjoy the show. Sir, you're under arrest. Cardiac arrest. What?
Sir, security cam.
Sir, security camera.
No.
Hello, everybody, my name's Mayham.
I'm Jinsu.
Duke!
And today-
No, little German boy! You read the compass wrong! Oh my god, east!
East. And today we're talking about the next arc of One Piece, also known as Zou.
Yeah, this is a very short one.
It's post after Dressrosa and leading up and building up to Whole Cake. And I gotta say, this was a pleasant little arc.
I was actually talking to you about this before, where you were asking some questions about this, and I was telling you how, funny enough, Zou arc it's essentially a mini arc that is essentially post Dressrosa arc.
Yes.
Like how there was post Eni's Lobby, but it was set in Water 7.
Yeah.
This is post Dressrosa. And so, because of that, I was able to basically explain it of like, okay, you remember post Eni's Lobby, how that was crazy? Yeah. Okay, so there's Dressrosa, so which is bigger Water 7.
Yeah, pretty big.
Yeah, bigger Water 7, bigger Alabasta examples. Post Eni's Lobby is actually just fully Zou.
Yeah.
It's its own arc, yeah.
It's its own arc with like it's super weird because like you expect an arc of One Piece, like an arc to have like a big finale and all that kind of stuff, but it has a pretty unconventional ending, I would wager.
Yeah.
They're like,
especially considering it's just Jack being like, I can do this! No, the fuck you can't!
And Luffy not fighting.
Yeah.
Like, this is the least amount of time that Luffy has spent fighting. He's wanted to fight the entire time, but...
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. No.
No.
Fine. Then I'll have the longest battle in Shonen next time.
Next time, yeah. What is your experience with Zou, Jinsu?
Nothing.
Nothing?
You seen anything with Zou?
No.
Nothing.
Zunisha
Really?
the elephant? Just...
I've seen clips of him walking.
Yeah. Have you seen Cat Viper?
No.
Let's go see Master Cat Viper.
What the fuck is Cat Viper?
ProZD.
Yeah, the YouTuber ProZD voices a character in One Piece by the name of Cat Viper.
And he's actually like a pretty chill guy.
But I know who ProZD is.
Yeah.
I don't care because I like the Japanese dub over the English dub.
Here's the problem, Jinsu. We didn't watch that.
Not much difference. Not much difference, honestly. We're at Jinzu. We're at a point when it comes to the dub and sub of One Piece where there's not much difference, honestly.
This is when watching anime has started to get more and more like mainstream.
Pretty damn well aligned.
So they had to make it a bit more closer.
Yeah.
Than original One Piece that definitely dissuaded a bunch of people that were watching the English dub at first and then went, fuck this!
Yeah. So, when it comes to this arc, Jinzu will basically be able to tell you what the hell happens here.
It's basically... we get a kind of half and half of what's happening right now and what kind of happened before they got there during Dressrosa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my description of like when it came to these arcs of Dressrosa is basically Alabasta on crack with how much there is.
Yeah.
Zou is just like any post arc on crack, and then Reverie, which comes later on, which is basically the post arc for Whole Cake, will be Zou on crack.
And then now the coming out right now, Egghead.
Egghead is basically as tripped out as you could possibly get away from Zou.
Oda's just finding more and more ways to top himself again.
It basically goes from like, oh, this is the post arc to this is an arc.
But let's get into the story.
So previously we had the whole thing of the crew had split up. There was the party that was in Dressrosa to finish off Doflamingo, and there was the party that went off to Zou to basically take Caesar, the Caesar Clown, away from the plot.
Away from the plot, but also keeping the Sunnies safe. That was the main two things that they did.
And so we get to find out that Zou is actually an island on the back of an elephant or a bit of land on the back of an elephant by the name of Zunisha.
It takes that whole like world turtle, like the lion turtles in Avatar, Jinzu.
Yeah.
It takes that sort of like idea of giant animal that lives on the ocean.
Except it doesn't swim.
And yeah, it walks on the ocean. It walks on the Grand Line and still towers above it, like touching the clouds towers. That's how huge Zunisha is. It's also the source of calling that category of devil fruit as Zoan, because when they get onto the island,
the island of Zo.
The island of Zo, and what is the main thing that happens with Zoan type devil fruit eaters? Jinzu, I'm asking you.
You know.
Animer?
Yes.
Including humans?
Yes. They usually incorporate an animal transformation for a human being. The only time that it's done the opposite is conveniently the human fruit for Chopper.
Yeah.
And the beings there are known as minks.
Mink.
Jinzu, this was truly the test for Mayham of the number of times you see animal woman.
Hot.
Massive titties.
Typical One Piece design.
Yes. Well, have you heard his design philosophy for women?
Boobs?
3 circles and an X.
Yeah.
Mayhem.
I know.
No.
I've seen it.
Okay, good.
I've seen it. Don't worry, I've seen it.
You?
Yes, it's fantastic.
Look at him. Jinzu.
What are you doing?
Look at him.
I know.
Yeah.
Specifically those two as well. You showed me the only 2 characters that...
Yeah. Because I don't know how to search up the other characters.
Which characters?
I don't... What do you think?
Oh, the minks?
Yes.
Not
Not that deep. It's not that deep. Who?
Stopping everything.
What? What are you talking about?
No, you motherfucker just... It's not that deep.
No,
okay, fuck this.
Don't think too hard about my decisions.
No, I was trying to look up a character, you dick. You go, it's not that deep.
I asked you what are the 2 characters?
You mean Carrot and Wanda?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I meant.
Okay. No, I thought you were asking about others.
No.
I was like, okay.
I was like, because I can't think of the other 2, and of any of the other ones. It's these 2.
Yeah, Carrot and Wanda, yeah. Okay. Well, anyway. So, let's get into this we get the main crew is finally at Zo, and their main goal is just basically get on top of the elephant.
Get onto the thing. They have the greatest way that they get onto the elephant. So, Jinzu, you know how last time we told you about this, one of the samurai guys from Wano, and he can make drawings come to life?
Kanjuro!
Yeah.
And so, what they do to get onto the elephant is that Kanjuro draws a giant dragon cat thing. It's more of a dragon. It's more of like a fish dragon thing.
It's basically Momonosuke's dragon.
Yeah.
But fat.
And
a tube.
And everybody just holds on to it. And he drew the the child's drawing of like the Encourage the Cowardly Dog's his hand, where it's the 3 like things. And it's just using that to climb up, and it's just going. What
was the name of it?
I don't remember.
Ryunosuke.
I have 3 digits on a stick.
Yeah. And it's like nervously like trying not to cry the entire time. Meanwhile, Robin is just like, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
So cute. It's so precious.
And everybody, it's literally everybody's just cheering it on as it's climbing up, and everybody's like, "Yeah, you can do it!"
The only problem that ends up happening for poor Ryunosuke is that a monkey falls off Zo, and so knocks Kanjuro and Kanaimon off of the boat. Or off of Ryunosuke.
Yeah, that's a thing that keeps happening, Jinzu, in this part. Is that in the first half, there's no way that Kanjuro and Kinaimon, that Kanjuro and Kinaimon, they keep trying to go up and go with everybody into Zo, but they keep falling off.
Yes.
They keep falling down, and it's like perfect timing. You pulled up a picture of of the syphilis and Ebola.
Sisyphus.
Sisyphus.
Syphilis is a disease in your balls.
Yeah. Balls.
I love the fucking delivery there.
You were ready for that?
It's just the fucking
No, I heard
neck snap.
syphilis, and I was like,
Yeah, that fucking neck snap of, huh?
But yeah, it's literally that's the first half for them, for those two, is trying to get up.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And they fail. And they fail.
Yeah.
And they fail. But in the meantime, everybody else gets up there.
Yep. So everybody gets up there, and of course, party is divided. We have Luffy, who's just like, I'm going my own way. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And so he runs off and just messes around all over the island.
He sees Zoe is very uniquely designed.
Yeah.
The kingdom is like, it's this jungle with space for canals, basically, but like natural canals. And like there's a huge city in the middle. It's all destroyed for some reason. And then there's a giant whale statue that has a tree growing out of it. And Luffy's just like, that looks fucking awesome. I'm gonna go there.
Gets encountered by, I believe it was Gorilla Man and, oh god, what was the other one?
Was it the one that looked like Sanji?
No.
The lion?
No, that was Pedro. Pedro was the one that looked like Sanji because he had the blonde hair.
Yeah.
No, the other one. Remember, there was the two in the suits, like just straight up black and white suits.
Polar bear?
No, that's Beppo. Beppo was a polar bear. Law's crewmate.
Yeah.
No, it was there was the gorilla dude, and I believe it was a lion.
Yeah, it was a lion. It was
Or
definitely
either a lion or a bull. Either or.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was basically two dudes just fighting Luffy, and so they're doing their whole thing. At the same time that he's fighting some minks, Zoro and the rest of the crew are also fighting some minks, as Carrot shows up and actually kind of surprises Zoro for a minute, of like, stands pretty well against him.
Yeah, so, Jinzu, the whole thing with the minks is that they have their own version of, like, Fishman and Karate, where it's like they have their own, like, unique fighting style. They also have lightning attacks.
Yeah.
I like it that.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah.
Why do you think I was, like, expecting you to actually know about this season?
Wait a minute. That means that Jinzu wouldn't be, have a devil fruit based on electricity. He would just be a mink.
Just be a mink, yeah.
That makes sense.
The funny thing is...
Yeah.
The funny thing
Which
is...
means you're free for any other devil fruit.
The amount of,
The tiger.
No longer a mink.
No longer a mink. Now I'm just a bitch.
The amount of, like, animal types that Oda showed in with all of the minks and everything like that, it was very interesting. The amount of boar and pig minks was very refreshing.
Any crab minks?
Crab ragoons.
Was there any crab ragoon?
Crab ragoons and goth girls. Please, J-Man!
Please, just give me some!
No, I know there were some wild ones, but I don't remember seeing any lizards or...
It seemed like they were all mammals.
Yeah, they were primarily mammals, yeah. I think they were all mammals. The only pseudo exception, I think, would be, I think Peckham's was his name, the lion dude, because he had a zoan fruit that made him a turtle.
Alright, that's cheating.
Yeah, that's why I said pseudo.
But man, they didn't have any bird people.
It'd be too powerful. But yeah, so as Luffy is fighting and doing his whole thing, the crew had an initial moment of, are we gonna fight a mink? Oh, holy shit.
Are we gonna fight literally the entire kingdom?
Wanda, wearing Nami's outfit, is just like, okay, go to this location and you'll be able to find your dead crewmate.
You'll find the corpse.
It's like, oh. And so she rolls off, and her and Carrot end up saving Luffy. Of like, okay, no more fighting. Stop fucking fighting!
Stop fucking no fucking fighting!
Yeah.
No fucking fighting!
Yeah, and so they do that, and then they all make their way to the center area, the secret camp. As they walk through the wreckage and they see that everything has been destroyed, and get to realize this is from before Sanji and his crew even showed up.
But like really close to that. Like it happened like right before they got there.
Yeah. We also get two things. We get what caused the destruction. It was Jack the Drought. I believe that's
Jack the Dripper. And he is a primary. One night I was babysitting my neighbor's 6-year-old kid. She just kept staring at me and finally asked me why I was so ugly, and without thinking I said, "I'm you from the future," and she cried for like 20 minutes.
Good. She deserved it.
But like he's a high-ranking guy from the Beast Pirates.
Yes.
Kaido. We get a high-ranking dude from Kaido. His name is
Yes.
Jack. And you want to know what he has? The elephant fruit.
What?
And he turns into a giant elephant.
What?
Yeah.
Kaido?
Yeah. No. Jack.
Basically, so the way it works
I know what
is...
you're talking about, yeah.
Mentioning
lieutenant?
just to people of like the way it works is obviously you got Kaido, and then you've got all his different commanders, and obviously first one we end up meeting ends up being Jack,
And he's the elephant.
and he has specifically the elephant fruit model mammoth.
Oh, yeah. The mammoth one.
Yes, an ancient Zoan, very cool. So we find out that he is the one that destroyed the city.
He is the one who weighs a ton.
Yes. And we also get the name of the kingdom. It was like, it started with an M, and I swear to God, I could not remember for the life of me what it was called, so I just named it Marmaduke. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, that's good enough.
Isn't it?
It's like Momokoto Kingdom?
Momodosko?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. But I was like, it's Marmaduke. The name of the kingdom is Marmaduke. Yeah, Jinzu, welcome to the kingdom of Marmaduke.
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 I'm sure that's someone's name.
It's a dog.
It's a
Oh,
dog.
yeah. The dog.
No. And you want to know who's king right now of the minks?
We'll get to them in a minute, but first off, we get the reunion of the crew. We also get to realize when they said corpse, they were talking about Brooke.
It was Brooke.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, Jinsu, being told that your corpse of your friend is over in this place, and you think one of your friends has died? Oh wait, no, it's just a living skeleton. Kind of fucked, don't you think?
Don't you think?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Would that be fucked up or what?
Would that be fucked up or what? So, we get entering into the secret camp, and good lord, we get to see Chopper. He looks cute. He's got a big old coat.
He's decorated to look like a king.
Yes, we got King Chopper basically.
Oh, and the best the
Yes.
best running joke with Brooke. So, Jinzu, Brooke is a living skeleton. There are minks here that are dogs. Brooke is made of bones.
They keep going for him.
They keep chewing on him.
That's awesome.
And he's like,
Come on.
please get out of here.
Come on, Mr. Bones, could I just get one? Just one?
They keep referring to him as Corpse and Mr. Bones.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And so, we also get greatest design for my girl Nami.
We get the Nami outfit. Jinzu. It's the
Oh,
best Nami outfit.
The purple one?
yes!
The purple one?
I think so. Is that what color it's supposed to
Oh,
be?
yes.
I keep forgetting about that.
Wait a second.
Ah!
The purple one.
Yes.
That's purple?
Yes, it's purple.
It's not
color
like,
is he?
it's not light blue?
Nope.
It's like,
Ah!
yes.
This is the first shot we end up seeing of her, by the way.
Yeah.
It is her laying on top of a giant sheep mink because it is the most comfortable bed possible.
And of course, Nami,
Oh, dude.
you must provide for Nami.
Yes.
But yeah, so we get one of the best Nami outfits, and no Sanji.
Yeah, no Sanji, and we had this whole thing where they all reconvene. It's like, oh my god, yeah, and Chopper's real cute. Immediately runs to his big brother Usopp, and Nami runs over and hugs Luffy and just apologizes. And it's like, what the hell happened?
Nami apologizing to me? I better pay her.
I will go ahead and mention the whole backstory thing because they break it up very weirdly. But overall, basically the idea is when they finally made it, they ended up helping out the minks. They got to curing everybody. They made sure that everybody was safe, because turns out that everybody got poisoned in Zoe.
They got mustard gassed.
Yeah, Jack apparently can produce set off a mustard gas on the entire island.
Damn, that elephant shit wasn't joking.
Yeah.
What do you think of that island line that is following behind the giant elephant?
Yeah. But
Shit.
God, so one, he basically put mustard gas over the entire island, and two, he put everyone on a cross and demanded that they reveal the location of a ninja by the name of Raizo.
Yeah, that was his entire thing. And even when everybody was like, we don't know who the fuck you're talking about, he literally crucified everybody on the fucking island. And then when they still said no, he then mustard gassed them.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being crucified and then being mustard gassed?
Yeah, and meanwhile, the poor leaders, we'll get to what happened to them.
Yeah. But that's I just want to say it real fast. They break this backstory of telling everything up. They break it up because
like 10 episodes.
Like between 10 episodes, which it could have been all spliced together to like 2.5. And they literally, the reason why is because, we can't talk about it right now. We gotta go and check this out.
Let's go meet Mr. Cat Viper.
And then they don't talk about the backstory for a little bit.
The way.
And then they just start talking about it again.
Yeah. So to clarify, what happens is after they've saved everybody and they're like all good, they're all chummy, Big Mom pirates show up. And they're looking for the Straw Hats as well as, obviously, Caesar Clown. And Peckham's, who is the lion mink of Big Mom's pirates.
Yeah, it turns out he was a mink.
Yeah. The lion dude, yeah, he's a mink. And so he shows up and he's incredibly thankful. Because turns out most minks, all the minks are really chill with each other. They don't hate each other or anything.
There's no racism in the rink realm? In the mink realm?
Mink realm.
Oh, when it comes to humans, apparently the reason why minks don't have any sense of racism towards humans is because they just consider them hairless minks.
Hairless monkey minks.
Hairless monkey minks,
That's
yeah.
what cats think of us. That's funny.
Yeah. This is a weird hairless cat. But we get to see Peckham's. He's so thankful, and just like, oh my god, thank you so much for saving my kingdom. But we gotta go back to Big Mom, and like tries to make some deals with them of like, okay, since you helped save my place, I can help you out, and he gets shot
because unfortunately
with a Tommy gun.
Peckham's is accompanied by, I don't know his name.
Capone Beg. It is Capone.
Capone, yeah, the mafia guy with the castle fruit.
Yes. Let me check. Is it Bege or? I just wrote Capone. It's Capone.
His name's Capone.
But,
yeah.
He has joined up with the Big Mom Pirates.
Yes. And so, with Capone working for the Big Mom Pirates, he basically goes, okay, everybody inside me now. And they all go inside of him because the castle fruit.
Yes.
Yeah, the look on your face, Jinzu, of, they what?
They did what inside of him?
They did what in his butt? It's the only way in.
Don't worry, it's his chest. But yeah, they all go inside his chest and have this whole discussion of basically, okay, so I could probably kill the rest of you guys, but you in particular, Sanji, I gotta take you in. Because you gotta head in for a wedding.
You have been invited to your wedding.
You've been invited to your wedding.
As he receives an invitation for Sanji Vinsmoke?
Vinsmoke. Good.
And his marriage with the youngest daughter of the Big Mom Pirates.
That's right. Do you remember her name?
Nope.
It's a food.
Chowder.
Carrot.
Let me rephrase. It's a sweet.
Candy. Chocolate. Are they selling chocolate?
Yeah, this is disgusting.
I wonder if all our children are named after sweets. Of like thinking back to it.
Cake.
I know.
Fiona and cake.
I know some of them are. Like there's one child named Smoothie. But the daughter, by the way, is Pudding. The daughter in question that Sanji is supposed to marry is named Pudding.
Cake.
But no, the thing I'm curious about is
Cake.
I'm wondering if
fuck cake.
because there are other names in there where I'm like, okay, but what food would you be then?
Yeah.
Like smoothie, pudding, and then Perospero? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is a Perospero?
I'm not trying to look too far into that.
Anyway.
But yeah, so, and he says, I will keep everybody else here alive if you just come with us. And Sanji just makes the hard decision. And the curly brow captain of the curly brow pirates,
and he just kicks them out.
leaves. Yep. He kind of.
He goes, okay, you guys are getting out. I will blow everything up if we don't just move out of here.
Yep.
Fine.
And Sanji goes with Capone to Whole Cake. And Sanji has resigned from the Straw Hats.
Also, he's with Caesar.
Yeah, he also took Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar's also there.
Yeah.
The definition of Caesar's involvement there. Caesar was also there.
And he's somehow still here in the plot.
Yes.
And that's why Nami was apologizing, because she couldn't do anything to keep Sanji and all that kind of stuff. Because what was she supposed to do? Like, Sanji did everything possible to make sure that she was fine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, after all this, we've got Momonosuke is locked away in his room because of the worry over the relationship between the minks and samurais, considering that a lot of their people were hurt due to the idea that they were hiding a samurai.
Yeah. So that's why Jinzu, it's so convenient that somehow both the samurai that are trying to go up and join the Straw Hats keep falling off of it at this point.
This is around the time we get to find out about the two leaders of Zou. We get the leader of the day and the leader of night. Leader of day is
Dogstorm.
Leader of the night is
Cat Viper.
There you go. It is a giant dog man and a giant cat man.
Giant lion man.
No, he's a cat.
Yeah. And you want to know what he likes eating? Lasagna. Straight up lasagna in the One Piece world.
Cat Viper likes to eat lasagna.
And he hates Mondays.
Yes.
Oda just decided to put in Garfield.
My favorite thing is that he acts like a cat so often, but at the same time, he's also a, 50-year-old man.
Yeah.
So, this super regal old man just trying to live his life of just, he doesn't give two fucks anymore. But at the same time, there's moments of just, he's about to get his shot from Chopper. Shinsu.
Yeah, he gets a shot from Chopper.
He's about to get a shot from Chopper, and he just looks at the shot. And he looks to, I think it was Nami or something. And he's just like, hey, could you hold this up and wiggle this in front of my face so I'm distracted?
What the fuck?
That's the entire character. He looks like a villain. He like pull up a picture of Cat Viper.
Yeah.
He looks like a straight up villain, but he's just somehow becomes one of your favorite characters while you're watching this. Viper, One Piece. So.
There he is.
Yeah, this guy. I know this guy.
Yay! Look at that
Yes.
fat cat.
And there is Dogstorm.
And there's a whole thing that they have a rivalry that Dogstorm is the king during the day, Cat Viper is the king during the night, that kind of stuff. They can't see each other or else they'll kill each other due to some unforeseen happenstance. There's a spoiler on the screen. Get it off.
Yeah, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
He's not. You're good.
No, I saw the character. Yes, he's dead. But yeah, so it was a very interesting dynamic that turns out that there's half the species of the minks that when it reaches 6 p.m. or something like that, they just clock out and then they wake back up at 6 a.m. and there's another group.
Wanda, what about you? When are you allowed to sleep? Sleep?
Yeah, there's conveniently the ones that are the main characters that we know about the most that are conveniently ones that can talk to both kings and don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, Wanda, the dog girl, she doesn't sleep basically.
They have a term for it, but I can't remember.
Yeah, she's basically the envoy or whatever.
Yeah.
But we get the whole thing of now that we've met up with everybody, we have Luffy going off to see Peckham's because it's okay, I'm talking to this guy. I'm gonna see what the hell's going on with Sanji. Voiced by
Chris Guerrero.
Chris Guerrero. Holy shit.
He's back.
Yeah, Chris Guerrero is back. They really just said we need more of him.
I love how Chris Guerrero is just like, he's this big voice actor, and they keep having him do like some tiny roles that end up having a big deal later on.
Yes.
Great.
So,
Oh, and when they go to see Cat Viper, they bring Law goes with them, and they find the rest of the crew for the Heart Pirates.
I like how most of this arc really does feel like Law just like, well, I did my part. I'm taking a short 2-week vacation.
Yeah. I saved up a couple days.
I saved up a few sick days. I'm taking them.
Like Jinsu, you know how Zoro gets chill like by the end of an arc?
Yeah.
Now imagine Law being twice that chill.
What does that mean?
He's like super chill.
What does that mean?
He doesn't help at all when a threat shows up.
Honestly, the best way he helps out is just room.
Moving shit.
Got it.
Like he moves a couple of things and that's it. But like Zoro, when he doesn't give a shit, he'll still like fight a threat or something like that. Law just doesn't.
I killed the guy that killed my pseudo father. I'm happy.
Yeah, he's at peace.
He's not dead. I'm happy. He's in jail. That's better than I could expect.
Good
That's
enough.
all I can ask for.
Literally all I can ask for
The world-
something who's a celestial dragon.
The world knows that he's a piece of shit.
Yes. All I'm asking for. And so, get talking to Peckham's and it's like, okay, what's up with Sanji? He's going to a wedding. Okay, I'm going too. What? Yeah, Peckham's, you're going to take us too. What? Peckham's like, what is happening? Why are you giving me orders? You're not my captain. I do it anyway.
You're not my
Fuck.
captain. Yeah, Luffy is straight up just convincing someone to smuggle in someone to his mother's place.
Yep, and now they're all relaxing, they're partying, they're having fun, and as everybody's passed out...
We get to meet Chopper's girlfriend before they pass out.
Yeah, Chopper has a girlfriend now.
And the funniest thing...
Jinzu, Chopper girlfriend.
Is that the girl that Chopper is like, kind of like, is crushing on hard? You know who he's behaving kind of like?
Sanji.
Sanji.
Yeah, when he has his crush, he acts like Sanji. Fantastic.
He learned from his older brothers.
Yes, it makes sense. But, what was it? Yeah, so, everybody's starting to pass out, and as they're passing out, Kanjuro and Kinaimon finally make it up on top.
Oh, wait, yeah.
And begin their walk.
They try and, as they're trying to get up there, but right before that, Frankie, Robin, and Brooke, the three adults, they have a nice moment together where they heard that the samurai of Wano might not be allowed, so they go and try and like wait out and see and wait for the two to get up there.
The three responsible adults, yeah.
Yeah, they try and like get ready to like tell them to like, you guys can't go in, like that kind of stuff. And then they end up passing out. they wanted to set up a the watch. They tried to set up like the okay, you take first watch thing, but they all wanted to be the first one to take the first watch.
Well, the way I look at it is just like imagining like the joke, just like we're not that old. We're only in like our 40s. Like we can still party. Come on, we're good. Yeah, so good. Oh, just that whole thing.
So
and the story
it's
that
literally foggy. So they walk over Frankie.
Yes. So I was gonna say the other part that got me is the whole thing with Kanjuro and Kanaimon getting up there. They spend so long trying to get up there, and the reason why is because Kanjuro makes another shitty drawing
Oh yeah,
of a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat one.
Well, I think he had a cat and he had another thing. I forget what the second one was.
I have no idea. But it fell and it is dead now.
Yeah, it's also dead. But no, the cat was the one that you feel the most bad for because it hit the water at one point.
Yeah.
And you just see... Jinzu, the horrifying image of these sentient beings basically being melted.
Wouldn't you like to see that things melting?
No.
Yeah. Because you're...
Unless it's cheese. I watched cheese melt.
We tried.
We I cut them too big.
Anyway, so they finally make their way up there, and they just walk around Frankie and all them, and just like, well, step over this.
And it's foggy, so they don't even see them.
I wonder where our friends are.
I wonder where they could be.
I swear I can hear them now.
I wonder where they could be. It's funny how the natural sounds of the environment make the same sounds as Frankie does when he's just asleep.
Watch as I kick this rock. Super, super, super.
Yo!
Watch, I'll kick this rock. Yo!
Do you think that Robin would sleep in a cocoon of her own hands?
I think that would be too much effort.
She'd consider it once. I think it's the type of thing that Robin would think about once and then try it while no one's watching and then never do it again.
This is a bad
Like,
idea.
it would be like flying for her. How it's like, I can only do this for like 5 seconds, by the way. He's like,
Yeah.
I can only go down.
Don't worry, it got better with time. It's just that image of just like, I have a plan to get over this island, makes legs on the sunny, and then just starts running.
yeah, she could do that.
And so we get Kanaimon and Kanjuro walking over to the center of the city.
And we get to like some Disney Channel bullshit of trying to keep everybody from looking at each other because we see the samurai, we see Dogstorm, and we see Cat Viper. They're all awake at the same time because a monkey fucking rang a bell saying that they're samurai in Wano. And the two samurai are just like, oh, yeah, we're here, yeah.
Momonosuke joins them because he's just like, oh, I was just tired, so I was resting.
Yeah, and then literally and all of the minks are trying to keep Dogstorm and Cat Viper from seeing each other because then they'll kill each other.
Yeah.
So they end up seeing each other.
You want to fight about it? 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 Oh, you want to kiss about it? You want to fight it? Wait, what'd you say? And so they're making their way, and they're like getting ready to fight, and Luffy and his crew just basically pounce on Kanaimon. Like, no, don't you go out there! And the moment that Kanaimon sees that they're about to fight, he just pops out, "Hey, fuck you doing?"
You know that you're being a bad cat and a bad dog.
And
Don't
so
fight. Don't do it.
every mink looks over, sees the samurai, begins to walk over them, and every last one of them drops down. And crisscross applesauce, every last one of them, looking over to Kanaimon, Kanjuro, and Momonosuke, as they are very thankful that they made it here okay, and that Lord Raizo is safe.
Did you just say crisscross applesauce?
Yes.
God damn.
Yeah.
This man's vocabulary has not evolved past the 4th grade.
No, it's just that there's a word still stuck in there.
Man, conditioning really works.
It do, don't it? But, man...
So yeah, it turns out that all of the minks knew that Raizo was, like, in Zou, and they never gave him up.
Yeah.
Can you imagine...
The missing ninja that Jack was looking for.
Can you imagine an entire, like, country's worth of people, no one giving up the location or that they even knew about this one guy because he was a person from Wano. And Jack was 100% right that all of them knew that Raizo was there. That they knew he was there, didn't give him up, were crucified, had body parts sliced off. Dogstorm had his leg cut off. Cat Viper has his hand cut off. And they were mustard gassed. All of that. And they never gave up Raizo's position.
Nope.
They never gave it up.
Loyalty.
Because turns out, all of the minks have a loyalty to Momonosuke's real dad's clan in Wano. Kanaimon is not Momonosuke's dad.
What is Momonosuke's dad's name?
I don't know.
What was it? You heard it.
I don't remember.
He's the father of Thor.
Odin.
Yes.
It is?
But Odin Rama, not Odin's son.
Kozuki Odin.
Kozuki. Yeah, the Kozuki clan.
And also Odin, named after, like, the food, Odin.
Yeah, and so all of this, like, this immediately, like, shot up my opinion of Momonosuke.
Yeah.
Because, like, he was just this little brat, and I was just like, come on, you little guy. Why are he doing exactly what I want to do?
Yeah. So now we finally get Lord Momonosuke.
And conveniently, at the same fucking time, Jack returns.
After being beat the shit out of by an admiral because he was like, I can get Doflamingo, I can get him, I can get him.
I can't get him.
In a cast. Shit, they weren't kidding.
This admiral got hands.
I'm built for this. I'm built for this. Shit, I ain't built for this.
He was proceeded to not be built for this.
So he returns back to Zoe.
Fuck that elephant!
And what does he decide to do? He decides to have his little tiny fleet fire its cannons at the at like a random part of one of the front legs of Zoe the elephant.
Before we get the result of that, we finally get to meet this Raizo that we've heard so much about.
Yeah.
We can finally get to meet Raizo. We go in and it's like, oh, there's gonna be a ninja in hiding. Like, I can't believe it. There's a ninja here. Every dude is so excited in the room. Jinsu, it is like robots in One Piece. Every boy is so excited.
It's like Naruto fans when they see someone who is in the show.
Yes, Jinsu. The reaction from every boy, including Law and Zoro.
And Frankie.
Frankie's obvious. Of course he'd be excited. But no, Law and Zoro are actually legitimately excited to see a ninja. And it's hilarious.
And oh god, is he one of the most terrifying design things I've ever seen.
You see him chained up to this red block, and you just see, no, release me! And it's just, he's just a head.
Pull up a picture of him. Pull up a picture. So Jinsu may weep.
Jinsu, here you go. Raizo.
So.
Here.
There he is. You see him at the bottom right there?
There he is.
Yeah.
It's a very...
That's exactly what he was, yeah.
And, like, he is just like, I'm not allowed to show my secrets or anything like that, but they're all, like, telling him, like, do the trick, do the shadow clone jutsu. Like, they literally tell him. It was
Law, specifically. Law is the one who specifically says, can you do the shadow clone jutsu? and Zoro is just like, can you hide in a roof and get stabbed through with a spear?
I don't get that reference.
It's just a thing that happened in Japanese history of like some ninjas while they were hiding up there just stabbed, they're dead.
Yeah. But so
that's all it is. It's not a reference to any specific anime. It's just he wants him to die.
And they make a bunch of these references and they're pressuring him and he's just like, I can't do those. No, I'm a ninja. I'm not supposed to reveal my secrets. Fuck it!
Favorite part is Law's reaction. No shadow clones? Law does that.
Law with his Naruto headband tucked away in his pocket. No shadow clones.
I'm gonna be Hokage.
I was gonna be Hokage.
Yes. So then he just fucking starts showing off a bunch of like fireworks and the log thing.
Yeah.
Replaces the substitute jutsu thing.
They're all so happy, and you just see Law even like, oh, shadow clone.
Meanwhile, all of the women are like, this is so dumb.
This is so stupid.
Then we get a description about what the hell the red block that he was tied to is.
Yeah, Robin just like, hey, so what that?
That's a red poneglyph.
I get the poneglyph part. Why is it red?
Because there's only 4 of these, and these actually lead to the true final place.
What's the term they use for these poneglyphs?
So
you drive on it every day.
The road?
Yes. They are road poneglyphs.
Because they take you on the road to the finale of One Piece.
What's the final island called?
Laugh Tale.
Good.
Luigi.
There will be a test at the end of this.
Oh god.
Of this series.
Oh god. If someone made a fucking Kahoot of everything that happened in One Piece, oh my god, and we do it
someone. What do you mean someone?
Jinzu, he made a Kahoot. Jinzu, he made a fucking Kahoot. Jinzu, I'm going to hurt him.
Then do it. Do it
at
now.
At the end of this, I'm not kidding. I am tempted of after we are fully done with One Piece, I will make a Kahoot. Whoever wins gets $250.
Oh, okay. But you win.
No, whoever wins gets the sponsorship money.
But yeah, so we get that description of that's what the road poneglyphs are. You need all 4. Do you need all 4 of them or just 3?
Yes, all 4.
You need all 4 of them, and when you put them all together, they give the route to Laugh Tale.
Someone said, like, oh, wait, couldn't you just get 2 and then go to, like, the middle point there? And it's like, no. That's not how
That's
it
not how
works.
coordinates work.
They're like, well, what if you get 3? Then you just have, like, a shit ton more directions to go.
Wow, you have 1/4 of the way that you have to try and find the correct island in one piece.
Also, probably magic bullshit is involved in this, so,
Probably, yeah.
my dude,
It might be a sky island.
maybe. But
No way,
either...
Gold Roger?
Yeah, probably. But either way, we get that whole thing, and we also get the revelation that the Kozuki clan is the ones that made the poneglyphs.
Yep. And before...
Jinzu, we know who made the poneglyphs now.
Who?
The Kozuki clan. Momonosuke's family.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
Momonosuke wasn't taught...
That's a nice argument. You care to back it up with a source?
My source is I made it the fuck up!
I love Metal Gear Rising. I love it. I love Metal Gear Rising. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Solid Snake who?
It's
Who's Big Boss?
He's not Ryan.
No.
He's literally me.
So we get that whole thing, and after they now have the revelation of they are one step closer to
The
Laugh-Tale.
edge, and I'm about to break. They're finally on the Emperor's path. That like only the Emperors have each poneglyph, and they just found one.
They're a quarter of the way there.
They are a quarter of the way. They are finally on the path to finally find the One Piece.
What if
Yeah.
at the very end everyone dies?
That would suck, and Brooke
No,
would be
I'm-
alone.
I'm still a
Because
fan
Brooke
of
can't
the.
die.
I'm still a fan of the idea of what do you guys think the One Piece is? By the way,
It's a fuckload of money.
Jinzu, what do you think the One Piece is?
Probably space cancer.
What?
Like a weapon that gives you space cancer.
And Gold Roger got it.
Yeah.
He
So-
accidentally used it on himself.
I am still a fan of the theory that the One Piece is a manga. At the end of the road, you find out Laugh Tale.
It's a laughing tale that you
It's a
read.
funny tale.
Yeah.
And so somebody said that like at the end of it, it's gonna turn out that like Binks Sake or Binks Brew is the name of the comic.
Yeah. But I say that like it should be the fuckload of treasure, but then obviously there's a crown jewel thing that could maybe actually
It is the comic.
that could be it. Yeah. Cuz like I'm imagining like imagine a fight in Laugh Tale, like one of the final fights and all that kind of stuff with either if it's being Shanks, Blackbeard, Buggy, anybody, like any of the final people, Zoro that Luffy has, the ultimate fight is not for the mountains of gold that they are literally standing on, but for something even just a little bit more important. A gun.
Yep.
That's what I think that it could happen.
At the end of One Piece, it turns out it was a Glock.
I got a lock in my eye.
Yeah.
But so after we get this huge revelation, Jack starts attacking, shooting the.
You can sum this up so quick as well. Of it's literally just shoot that fucker. Ow! Momonosuke and Luffy. Why can I hear the elephant say ow? Fucking ow! He just said fucking ow. Come on, give me the order. Just say fuck this guy. Momonosuke, do it.
And we get probably one of the coolest animation, like just moments of the giant trunk of Zunisha coming down and just and absolutely obliterating the fleet.
Yeah. We saw a tease of it, by the way, when it came
Jack
to.
survived.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He's literally at the bottom of the ocean
Cheating.
and he survived.
Cheating.
He's a fish man.
You want to know something? And that's pretty much what pretty much happens after that is that
Oh, I
group-
got some things to mention.
the group that went with Luffy in Dressrosa, they stay behind on Zou because they've finally created their alliance between the Minks, the Kazuki clan, the Heart Pirates, and the Straw Hats. They made their full alliance. But here's the thing: is that the Straw Hat Pirates are incomplete. They have to go to Whole Cake to get their cook. And Luffy, Nami, Chopper, and Brook take the Sunny with what's his face?
Pedro.
And they're going to Whole Cake.
And
Meanwhile,
who
everybody
stowed
else
away.
stays.
Who stowed away?
Oh, Carrot.
Yeah, Carrot also joins.
And then also
There's also Peckham's was there.
Yeah, the lion guy that looks like Sanji.
Yeah, Peckham's. Or no, that's Pedro. That is Pedro.
That's Pedro. Okay.
Peckham's is the lion with the fro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that Chris Carell, yes.
Yeah.
But there's the one that looks like Sanji, and then there's Chris Carell.
Yeah. Other than that, what was it? Trying to think. Oh, what I was gonna say was the whole thing with Luffy being able to hear Zunisha. That was actually teased previously when it came to Fishman Island, where he was able to hear the voices of the Sea Kings.
Yeah, that for some reason Luffy's just able to hear and understand things that only like royalty can understand.
You can just hear the voice of like old things and shit. Yeah.
Ain't that kind fucking convenient?
Ain't that terrifying?
Yeah.
Ain't the
And so-
implications of that pretty fucking horrific?
Man, they finally get to sail off, and now for the setup of later on, we get to see around the world. Vivi is heading to the Reverie.
We get to see post time skip Vivi Jinzu,
What?
and it's amazing.
Oh,
She's amazing.
yeah, she is glorious.
Her dad is going to keel over and die at any second.
Yeah, no, we're watching, and we got fucking poor Cobra. He's sitting there. He's in his throne wheelchair, and all sick and disheveled. And it's just like, sir, are you sure you're able to go? Of course I am.
My
I'm
daughter's
gonna
going.
go confront the 5 elders, and I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind. I'm gonna ask them about stuff like the Void Century.
This man wants to talk about to the corrupt government about why they're corrupt.
Jinzu.
His man is not coming back.
Man, I can't wait to talk to my corrupt politicians about how they're corrupt.
Yeah.
I sure hope they don't be corrupt on me.
It's so over.
It's over.
But and then we get the weirdest
Rebecca
thing.
is also there.
Oh yeah, Rebecca.
Yeah.
But because the revelry is starting to happen, the where all of the kingdom people start going to Marie Joie.
Shirahoshi's also heading over.
I don't want to. You better. Okay.
Okay. We got all these people. Kureha is heading over.
We got to see Drum Island.
Yeah, Drum Island. Oh, no, now known as the Sakura Kingdom.
Sakura Kingdom, and with King Dark. It starts with a D.
Don't help him.
Dark Drake.
You got it with D-A.
Daryl. Darwin.
Dalton.
Dalton.
Dalton. There you go.
With King Dalton.
Yes, very good.
And then we also hear that someone else has heard about Sakura Kingdom.
Meanwhile, in the evil black
Drum Island.
Yeah, evil black Drum Island.
Wapple! Wapple's back!
Wapple is fucking back.
And they did a funny, like, in the same way with Buggy's Adventure, that, like, little episode where they showed off a bunch of things of Buggy and he's, like, messing around.
I
They
can
did it with Wapple.
give you the checklist of what happens. Of basically what happened to Wapple is after he was kicked off of Drum Island, he ended up going around eating everything until he got arrested, and eventually was basically thrown out into the streets and was like homeless and everything, and started to like grab whatever he ate and start spitting it out into whatever. And he made toys, and the kids really liked the toys, so people started gumming around him, getting all the toys. It's also where we get that fucking face of his.
That I just showed Jinsu.
Yeah, that you just showed him, where it's him like trying to do like this plan or like get some food for this or whatever, and each time there's a dog that pisses on him. And so finally it leads to after he makes these toys, one of the kids brings the toys home, and the dad looks at it and realizes it's a new alloy.
It's a very...
Wapple made a new alloy.
Yeah, new metal alloy.
I think he called it Wapolonium or something like that.
Wapolonium?
Yeah. Yeah. And so because of that, he was able to make a shit ton of money off of this new metal because of how sturdy it was.
Yeah.
It was the mix of the best properties of all these other metals. And because of that, he was able to get plenty of money, marry a supermodel wife, and
Founded the evil Drum Island.
founded the evil Drum Island.
And he's just like,
Shinzu.
I wonder how Dalton's gonna react to seeing me at the revelry.
Shinzu, literally one of the worst characters from Drum Island, fucking comes back with a hot wife.
It should have been me, not him. Wapple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Wapple, he came back with a hot wife. How do you feel about that?
Game is game.
Game is game.
I got a question.
Yeah.
My question is, of all of the minks, which one was your favorite? I'm not saying in crass nature.
Oh, okay, then Pedro.
Pedro? Because it's Cat Viper for me.
It's either Cat Viper or Pedro. Pedro's kind of chill with
Also, Wanda.
No. Personally, I'm for the Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl. Jinzo, duplex the Squirrel Girl.
Who?
The squirrel. There's a squirrel mink.
Who?
Who are you? I got another question. Behold. Look at it. Look at her. Look at it.
Jinzu,
Jinzu.
look up.
Okay.
This is great.
It's great.
I got a question for you guys.
Ask it already.
If you had the chance to live on a giant animal, would you? Like
What
a
kind
giant animal the size of
What kind of question is this?
like the size of a country. Like if you had the chance to live on Zoe or like a giant turtle or something like that. Like something so big that's always moving around and is a living creature.
Make it seem like the better question would be, live on the back of a giant animal. What animal would you want it to be?
Basically. But like but would you? Just in general, would you?
So you just popped up. Jinzu, what animal?
What
What
animal
animal?
would you live on the what giant animal would you live on the back of?
I would live on the belly of a Snorlax.
Barely the original.
It's a
a
an island of
Gigantamax.
the island is just a Gigantamax Snorlax.
Yeah.
He fell into the ocean.
Perfect. For me, I probably would stick with the elephant, just the world elephant, and just hell yeah, I would live on that.
Well, I hate to spoil the news for you now. We're currently living on a flat Earth raised up by elephants that are standing on a giant turtle.
Lame. I like the planet better.
I like the ball.
I like the planet better. What a phrase! I like the planet
I
better.
like the big round ball.
I like the
better.
rack.
The rack.
I like the rack. So
This was a very interesting arc.
yeah,
It was because it was very short. It didn't have a fight. Like I was expecting Jack to come back on the island and Luffy kick his ass.
yeah, nope.
But nope. Just the elephant just whacked him into the next arc.
He never fights Jack.
Really?
Never
Who
once.
does fight Jack?
No,
Senator Armstrong.
Jinzu, I've seen every arc. He does not.
But standing here.
Senator
yeah.
Jack Strong.
But yeah, a character like Jack, he never fights him.
Meanwhile, the opening.
Yeah, well, mind you, even in the opening, he doesn't fight Jack. He fights Kaido.
with Gear 4.
Yeah,
And that does not happen in this arc.
yeah. That's just basically tease of the future, I guess.
I guess.
But yeah, so what did you guys think of Zoe?
It was a very good place for a chill down arc for the insanity that was Dressrosa, with how complex and long and all that kind of stuff it was. It was nice to have just I'm gonna make an island full of animal people, and there's gonna be a cat guy, and he likes lasagna. It was very obvious that Oda was just like, I'll get the next thing started, but I also want to make some funny shit.
I can just imagine him flipping through like some newspaper comics and just going, huh,
Do you
what
think
if I made him care about this?
if Dogstorm is loosely based on Snoopy?
It's Odie.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Come on.
I would say because the other like really big dog comic character.
No, it's
Snoopy?
Garfield and Odie.
Okay,
Was there Cobbs and the kid? I forget
What?
Hobbs and
Hobbs and Shaw?
That's Momonosuke.
Calvin and Hobbs.
Calvin and Hobbs.
There was not a tiger and boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Nah, man. Now I wish that Pedro teamed up with Momonosuke. It would be Calvin and Hobbs. There you go.
Yeah, that would be it.
But I think last little bit that
Was there a tiger, Mink?
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, they were all lions.
It was lions. Some Pedro's a jaguar.
A jaguar.
Yeah,
A jaguar.
but the only bits that we missed was the whole thing of the reason why Cat Viper and Dogstorm are fighting is because of something to do with Odin.
But now they're friends.
Because apparently Odin, when he died in the past, like it really messed up everybody.
Yeah, they were such good friends.
Because he was the Brodin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Brodin.
But now, because of the whole thing with the samurai coming back.
We also had Kaido actually at the end.
Yeah,
the last bit.
We got to see Kaido.
We got to see Kaido, and apparently he's an emotional drunk.
And also an angry drunk.
Yeah, that's what emotional drunk means, yes.
And also an angry.
Yes. And so...
And he was... There's like a solid like minute of him just drinking from the gourd, and it's just...
It cried. Joker was supposed to supply my weapons, and now he can't.
I know.
And he goes... He fucking... Well, isn't it the fault of Straw Hat Luffy and his friends? Could you hold that poster up? Oh, yeah, sure.
The one of Luffy? And I now understand your want, Jinzu, for wanting a gourd to drink out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a very satisfying looking thing to have like a giant jug that you just...
And you just have it on you.
Yeah.
And then you can smash someone's head with it.
And it's filled with alcohol, and you can just...
And so...
You could drink while driving. It's perfect.
Last little bit was the fact that Kid was...
Us here at the Green Villains do not condone drinking and driving.
Kid was captured, and Apu works now for...
Driving and drinking.
Kid was captured, and Apu works for Kaido.
Yep. We got a betrayer of Kid who got fucked up by Kaido.
Oh yeah,
And,
can't wait to see what happens there.
And Luffy and the small team is heading towards Whole Cake for the next arc.
What's next, Mayhem?
Whole Cake. I just fucking said it.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
So what's next
Whole
is
Cake.
we get to go to a tea party.
Tea party at Whole Cake. Big Mom. I get to finally meet Big Mom.
You get to meet
Jinzu, tell me something about Big Mom that I can understand.
Stop plugging it into my goddamn computer.
Big Mom. She ugly.
Oh, I saw that. Don't worry, I saw that.
Jinsu, when he sees Big Mom, they don't call me the Duster Buster for
Oh,
nothing.
fuck no. That shit is ugly and fugly.
Okay, here, let me grab an image of young Big Mom real quick.
Oh, please do.
Yeah.
What about hung Big Mom? Ugly.
There she is.
Them lips, though. Oh!
There she is.
Aguri.
And that's her face.
Aguri.
Not terrible.
Can't wait. Wait. Why did you show me that?
Aguri.
Huh?
She looks like she looks like Jewelry Bonnie.
Yeah. Which is weird.
I wonder if that could
You
be...
should explain
No.
that now.
It's
Mayhem?
It's same color hair.
Mayhem? Literally no connection there.
Yay! I can still like Jewelry Bonnie!
Yeah.
Big
All right.
Mom.
But what
big.
was it? Yeah, get ready to meet Big Mom and see the reason why she's called Big Mom with the number of kids you're about to see.
Yay! But thank you everybody so much for watching. If you'd like to subscribe for more, we'll catch you next time. Anything to add, Jinsu? Back.
There better be a lot of eating montages.
Jinzu, don't you know? Big Mom believes in the unity of all races.
Shut up.
All through dad ass.
Through dead ace.
Alright. Bye!
Ow.
And yes, I did just quote the show.
If you want to see more of our content, you can find our YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter on our Linktree at linktree/greenvillains. That's linktr.ee/greenvillains.